His opponent this evening in the red corner, fighting out of Lion's Pride, hailing from Croydon. Please show your appreciation for Sam Walker. This is a semi-pro welterweight MMA fight to be contested over three-minute rounds. Thank you.
So right, Dan Hanson from the Impact Gym in the blue corner, Sam Walker, Lion's Pride in the red. Semi-pro over three-minute rounds.
Sam is a confident man.
Well, it was Walker coming forward, Nick, but he took a lovely shot from Hanson on the way in. He's got where he wants to be, but Hanson got the better of that upright exchange.
Yeah, and then Sam got the double body underhooks, used it nicely to get takedown, and he's landed in half guard.
And we can see here Hanson trying to tie up those arms, trying to pull him tight, keep him close.
Yeah, he tried to bridge and roll, but Sam managed to pass, and they're back on their feet.
And again, Walker just walks forward, throws the right roundhouse and the left hook.
Got the double underhooks again. Let's see if he gets the same takedown. But yeah, he walked straight forward, willing to swing shot for shot.
Well, it's Walker that threw the knee when really the positioning was right for Hanson. He's got to liven up just a little bit. He had the opportunity there.
Hanson's got the longer reach by the look of it. He wants to get that jab working.
Oh, that's better, the left roundhouse from that southpaw stance. But ominously, Sam Walker walks through it all, doesn't he?
Yeah, good poker face, showed no pain.
And again, nice one from Walker this time, as Hanson tried to retaliate.
Hanson reverses, uses the headlock for a takedown attempt. Sam still on his feet.
And looking at the two men early on here, Walker seems full of confidence.
He does.
And I mean, Hanson, he's the taller man. He's got the tools, but he's allowing Walker to control the pace, the timing, and just walk forward in on him.
He is, but it's still very evenly matched, this fight. No clear advantage to either man, although Walker did get the takedown. Hanson's probably landed the cleaner of the shots on the feet.
And again, he fires the leather when in close there that Hanson has to watch for. He switches back to his natural southpaw stance. But the right hand of Walker still manages to land.
Walker only knows how to go forwards, and he puts everything behind his punches.
Now Hanson, the southpaw, circling the right way, away from the right hand of Walker, but Walker still lands, Nick.
Hanson's just hesitating a little bit, needs to mix up his shots. Plenty down the middle, straight shots, teeps.
Well, I want to pick you up on that. I think that's the difference between the two men. You're right, it's a good match, but it's the hesitation of Hanson, and Walker doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. And when you're from a gym of killers like Walker is, you're used to just coming forwards, hunting and having no fear.
Well, for me, big round for the red corner. So for Nick, for us, the difference between these two men is just the slight hesitation of Hanson compared to the confidence of Walker.
Yeah, but maybe the second round will see Dan a little bit more confidence. He would have listened to his corner men, but he needs to just pull that trigger.
That's right, that's it exactly. He's been in good positions a couple of times. He's circling the right way, but again, the kick's caught. But nice knee this time from Hanson. Faster reactions, that's what he needs this round.
Yeah, he should forget about the feints and just throw the shot all out. Believe it will land.
Sam is giving him opportunity as well because his punches are hooks.
Yeah.
There is a chance for Dan to go through that channel when Sam is in full flow with those hooks.
And he's open for the liver kick.
Just like that, look, Nick, he does throw wide, Sam. There.
There's the double underhooks again. Couldn't quite complete it this time. But it's a telling sign that Sam can get those double underhooks so easily every time they clinch.
Well, he's got to catch him on the way in. He's the taller man, he's got the longer limbs, And Sam does give him the opportunity with the width of his hooks. They're not straight punches, as we saw there again. But he's allowing Sam Walker to close the gap as and when he feels.
Yeah, you're right. He's not taking control of the distance or octagon control. He's content to be walked along the perimeter of the fence.
And the other thing as well, which is frustrating when you look at Dan Hanson, is Sam walks in at the same pace. It's not like he closes the gap quickly or changes it up or comes in off the line. He comes in a straight line, he walks forward. And why should he change it? Because he's being able to throw punches or get his underhooks in.
Yep, double underhooks again here. Normally he tries to sweep the leg, but he could just step across and rotate the man down to canvas. That's if he chooses to get this down to the ground. They're almost a bit uncertain of what they want.
And when you look at Dan Hanson, for me, Nick, it's what we said earlier, it's that timing issue. If he gets his timing right, he makes it a hard night's work for Sam Walker.
Yeah, he's just backing up against the cage. He needs to go on the offensive. Throw 3s and 4s. At the moment, he's just throwing a single shot at a time. Could have put a knee up the middle there.
Because as you can see, Sam's immediately back to that sweet spot in front of Dan. He walks forward. He stays in that straight line. There's no jollying it up. There's no movement. There's no changing, because he hasn't been given any reason to.
That's it, and that limits Dan's movement options because his back is against the cage. Double underhooks, a takedown can secure the round in the eyes of the judges, but there's the buzzer.
And for me, I've got red 2 rounds up. So Nick, third and final round, and I think we've both got Sam Walker 2 rounds up. Dan Hanson needs a stoppage of some sort here.
Yeah, he does. He's going to have to up his game. But so far, we're seeing a bit of the same from the last 2 rounds.
Well, we were discussing between the round, Sam Walker gives Dan Hanson opportunities if he wants to take them, but if he doesn't, there's no reason for Sam to change his strategy, is there?
No, you're right. I think he feels he's comfortably in control of this fight.
And again, a good inside leg kick, not followed up, allowing Sam to keep the distance that he wants. You know what he's going to do. He's going to walk forward, double underhooks, and he's there.
Yeah, I'd like to see a long left knee from Dan, timing it just as Sam's moving forwards.
That said, the beginning of this round, good checks there by Sam. Dan had changed it up slightly, but I like the leg checks from Sam Walker there.
Yeah, and that's what I think led to the takedown, because Dan's mind was preoccupied with the pain, started doubting himself, and by the time he'd had those thoughts, Sam had used his special takedown technique, which he's been looking for all fight.
And again, a confident young man there, steps up and steps away. And Dan Hanson on the defensive again.
I think if Dan does lose a decision here tonight, he's going to go back and kick himself when he watches it back, because he's almost in sparring mode, having a lackluster sparring perperformance.
I agree with you there, Nick.
None of that fighting spirit on display tonight.
And I think, like me, you feel he's got the tools. We've seen enough to see he's got the tools, but as you said, he's not got out of that first gear, dead right. And he's given Sam Walker no reason to change tactics. And Sam hasn't really been tested, has he?
No, he's been comfortable and in control the whole fight here. But again, he's just doing the same moves over and over, because he, as you say, he hasn't needed to switch it up at all. What he's doing is working.
And again, those hooking punches get through. And the underhooks has been a familiar pattern, but it's worked. No reason to change it. Happy corner. And like you said, Nick, I think Dan Hanson, when he watches this, will realise there was opportunity there to really, if nothing else, make Sam think about the way he comes in.
Yeah, I agree, Malcolm.
But I mean, no fault to Sam Walker. If it's working, don't fix it.
That's it. It's all experience at this stage. He'll know he's got these tools to fall back on future fights, and in the next fight he can try and bring something new to the table.
And this is sensible for Sam Walker. He's 2 rounds ahead. He doesn't need to make any silly moves here. Just carry on the way you've been going, and a comfortable points win. Yes, a good points win, I feel, there for Sam Walker, Nick.